At least Gagarensis has made his path clear.
This is the pass we seek. Beyond is Midgard.
I hope it is warmer in Midgard.
The north is full of tangled things, and text and aching eyes. And dead is all the innocence of anger and surprise.
The avalanche has scattered our men. Our first task is to reunite our forces. We will need all the help we can muster to get through this pass alive.
Yo.
This pass is full of wolves.
Sat.
We must be
Sat.
careful. They mostly come out at night.
Sat.
I love this game. Alright, let's explore. Finally, we're in the Norse campaign, my favorite campaign, with my favorite team. The Norse are really, really cool. They make their buildings via their infantry. They generate favor by simply having heroes, although that's a very slow generation of favor. The main way they get favor is by fighting.
Tilbúin. Já.
And their heroes generate more favor when fighting.
Ég vil.
I don't know, for the favor generation from heroes, I don't know if that has ever been patched or anything.
Já. Tilbúin.
However,
Satt.
I guess we'll see.
Tilbúin.
Rostagma?
Hver það? Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Now the nice thing is, when you can very aggressively build dire wolf. You can very aggressively build.
Tilbúin. Atrás.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. You can very aggressively build buildings against the enemy if you want to. You could throw buildings in their base during an assault. I like to put a hill castle in their base with an infantry-heavy army.
Samþykkt.
You can get away with doing that in most cases. Which I love. Here we go.
Ég vil.
Skipan? Timbursveit.
Já. Ég vil.
Now we have some dwarves here too. We need to find a gold mine. Till then, they can just get some food. Dwarves are... You normally have gatherers, you also have dwarves which cost gold instead of food. Dwarves gather gold faster, but everything else slower.
Já. Já.
So we need to find some gold for them to mine.
Fyrir þar. Já. Satt. Já.
So I'm just gonna fight my way to each one of these groups so we can very safely bring them back to base. We have ox carts, so we have mobile drop sites, which is really nice. Get favor from fighting. What else do I need to explain? Build infantry, or they build buildings with their infantry. They're the only team that can make a proper fighting infantry in the early ages. In fact, they can make fighting infantry. You guys can go over there. They can make proper fighting infantry in the Archaic Age. They're the only ones who can really do that. You know what? Those guys can actually fight their way back. Both of them can. Just fine. So what's our objective? Escape the pass, defeat the forces by destroying the 3 enemy temples. Okay. 1,
Temples like
2,
this one. The source of the beasts in this pass. We must destroy them all.
Well, let's get some early damage going. What are they running into? Dire wolves. That's what I
What
thought.
manner of beasts are these?
Just keep moving.
Einherjar, the souls of the greatest warriors, they are doomed.
Alright, let's gather up here. Luckily, we do have a lot of heroes early on. So this isn't so bad. Oh god, the Norse myth units are so cool! Okay, we finally built up all of our armies. Now, we also get throwing axemen, which I love, these guys. We're Archaic Age still? Okay, so we're with Thor, which means that our dwarves are actually faster at gathering everything, which means that often it's worth just making dwarves. Unless you have an abundance of food, of course. You can also make a dwarven gold mine, which you just build a gold mine. And the farther you are in the ages, the more gold that mine will have. So sometimes you don't want to use it right away. It's about time we start mass-producing units. I think I want to mass-produce dwarves because we're with Thor.
Something.
And that also means that there's nothing stopping, or nothing using up our food, so we can get to the second age faster, which really plays into how they're able to really rush things.
Something.
Let's get a temple real quick.
Something.
Well, they start with their assault. Temples where you, of course, make your myth units and your basic hero unit. Hill for
something. Something. Something.
Okay, let's really gather together and play this safe. There we go. Now we can make heroes. They're very good. Playing a lot of her sound effect. That might be a glitch. It fixed. Whatever was wrong fixed. Come on. You two can go on food. We can get some going on wood.
Something.
And now we're producing heroes, which is good because I believe that the enemies are very myth unit happy on this stage. What with how the main draw point of this are the different temples. Good way to introduce you to the new myth units though, because the Norse myths are probably the ones that people playing these games would be least familiar with. Now these hill forts are annoying. These are their equivalent of fortresses. So these can be kind of tough to take out. Let's actually take out the temple first. Ugh, the damage we're taking is too much. We're just taking heavy losses. Right, temple's done. We can go to the next stage. Okay. We can either get the troll, which is your equivalent of a Wadget, slow but strong archer, throws rocks. That also gives you the mithril breastplate, which is resistance to hack attacks, as well as extra speed and health for your heroes, which is really nice. The healing spring is an amazing... It's an amazing god power that is also very easy to use against you. You create an unbreakable healing spring that heals all nearby units that are allied. However, you can capture the spring by having more units around it than the other team. So if you were to attack a team with a healing spring and have a bigger army than theirs, even if your army is of weaker units and would lose, you may capture the fighting spring and be able to fight well around the spring being healed during the fight, and that'll win you the battle. So it's a double-edged sword. On the other hand, we can get Valkyries, which are healing fighters. We have Forest Fire, which burns down a forest. It's good for helping slow down the economy of the enemy, unless they're Norse, because ox carts allow them to very easily relocate resource points. It does destroy nearby units, or damage nearby units and buildings, which can be useful. It's kind of a spotty ability. Thundering Hooves increase cavalry speed and hit points. That's actually a really fun one for raiding cavalry, which is a big thing for the Norse. And increases the attack and healing rate. All around, I tend to go over here, mostly because I find trolls to be a very good unit.
Something.
You guys can get food from a boar. In fact, we're a little low on food. Why are you guys going that far? I got an ox cart right there. Oh, they're trying to go there. Okay. Okay, we need to make another ox cart for them then.
Something.
We also need an armory early on. Now, another fun thing, this is a Thor thing, but you can make a dwarven armory. Very inexpensive, and you can make it in the Archaic Age. It also upgrades beyond iron, which is normally the limit. Thor is probably my favorite of the Norse major gods to go with. Because I like the really good dwarves, and the dwarven armory is a big game changer. Also, his selection of minor gods is pretty good. All around, really good one to go with. We, of course, want copper shields early because we have to go against static defenses, which does piercing damage through arrows, so we want a lot of piercing armor. We can, however, now make a barracks, or as they call it, a longhouse. And as you can see, you tend to build very quickly because you tend to have a lot of infantry. We're also going to get favor very easily in this stage. It's about time we start switching to making trolls, and we have good wood rate, so that's not a big problem. And I like mass-producing throwing axemen for the most part. You, of course, can also make raiding cavalry, which are really nice. They're only good against archers, it says, but because of their fast hit-and-run tactics, they are actually also good at attacking buildings, and when they run over to catch you, you run away. So, they are actually good for that. And of course, Ulfsarks, which are your basic, can make it from the Archaic Age infantry unit. They do suffer from having very low armor, so they tend to die very quickly. However, they do hit hard and they're pretty fast. You also use them as your basic scouting units and basic building units. All around, really good. So let's go ahead, build a house real quick on the battlefield. This is the thing you'll see a lot with Norse players. Is just build wherever it's most convenient. And let's start producing units up there instead. Let's also upgrade our shields more. And they're building up a lot of myth units now. Okay, you can get back to dwarf production, and you go over here, so they have a drop point for these animals. There we go. Myth unit production stopped. And let's get rid of this to make sure that they're not producing anything from that. Also, siege weapons are cheaper. Not bad. Alright, we're doing good. Yeah, we actually have way too many people in that. Let's put them on gold again. We can get some farms going, not that they're gonna get much. Don't have enough wood? Wow. Well, I guess the drop point did move a lot. They broke it? Good. Let's just do a quick little look around. Yeah, it's just another entrance. Okay, we're good. And you can go to food. And we're doing good on that, so let's switch to Ulfsarks. The big gold mine right there, I'll keep that in mind. Next one to destroy is right here. Loki, yeah, they're all of Loki. Oh, where did you guys come from? Maybe you are the next one I should aim for. Well, Ulfsarks are weak against throwing axemen. Axemen are counter-infantry. They're kind of your equivalent of an archer, since you don't really use bows. I love throwing axemen, though. They're probably my favorite human unit. They are incredible. And let's actually get... Yeah, let's get a sentry tower right here. I want advanced warning of them showing up.
Yeah?
Do we have any more animals to hunt? Another good thing about the Norse. They tend to have hunting as a relevant thing for the longest time. I think that was a scout? Or is that an army? It was a scout. Okay. There we go. Frost giants. These guys are tough. These are heroic age, I believe. Okay, keep that UN production going. You as well. Okay, we're getting absurd amounts of gold. We can you actually get some farming going over here. Oh right, Thor can increase the gather rate for that.
Something.
But there aren't many animals around. It's more so useful in skirmish matches.
Yo.
And I'm actually going to stop on production of them for now, because I think that's all I'm going to need for this map. This doesn't seem like a very in-depth map, what with being the very first one for the Norse. Back off a bit, I want to fight you on my own terms. Oh, a hill giant. These guys are tough. Their abilities, they punt you. Or no, is it that they eat you? They might actually eat human units, I forget. Well, we got them. Okay, you guys can start on farming. If we had the resources... Okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
Something.
Let's get rid of this temple, because believe it or not, I don't like fighting frost giants. Come on, get away. And you two can go to wood, because apparently that's still a problem. I guess we are spending a lot of it. Okay. Oh, didn't notice the hill fort. That can cause a problem. We might need to get reinforcements. We've knocked down the wall, which is nice. Let's actually pull back and go heroic age. Frost Giant or Battle Boar. Now Winter's Harvest is nice. Farmers work faster. That's a big one. And Throwing Axemen attack, because we do use them heavily. Speed, cavalry damage. I'm gonna have to go with Frost Giant on this one. Let's actually keep a group of them over here. And you guys can repair that, and then march back. No one's working on that? Why? Oh, we have an absurd amount of gold. Yeah, we can get more people on other resources. Okay, the red one's actually being really aggressive, but they're not bringing myth units, weirdly enough. And we can go back to using wood again. Good. Okay.
Something.
We need to build a hill fort as soon as we can. We also need a market. However, hill fort is the higher priority. And we're actually supply blocked.
Something.
Else we wouldn't be able to make this, probably. But this will be some good base defense, as well as for making units. Come on, build it. Build it. Of course, you guys can't build it. However, builds really fast when you got this many people working on it. Oh, that can die. Okay, we can now get Jarls, which are good against myth units. These are mounted fighters. Huskarls, counter archers. And portable rams. This is your go-to siege unit. These things are basically immune. They're melee units that are basically immune to arrows. Basically. Oh, that's a big raiding party. Get rid of that. You guys run out of gold? Okay. You can farm for now. We need an ox cart. Where was it? Over there.
Já, satt. Já.
Okay, we actually need to make a few more gatherers. Do 3. Yeah, it just looks like we lost the 3. Probably. Might have lost a few gold ones. Not that that's a big deal. Oh, right. We also need houses. And I'll just tell them to get out of the way. There we go. I actually want a few more portable rams. But we need the wood for that.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já.
Hver þar? Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt.
Yeah, that can go over there.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Hver þar?
Okay.
Hver þar? Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Satt.
We do get slowed down by the portable ram, however, it is pretty fast for a siege unit. Stop production of you for a moment, so we can get that going, and then draft horses, and then we can get production of you going again in a moment. We lost a house. Not a huge deal. 1 house. Not very expensive. Okay, so the red are making the dire wolves. Okay, that's annoying. Those are strong. Those are mythic age, I believe. Might actually need more hill forts around here. Let's improve our weapons some more. And I think we're actually ready to move. Let's go wipe him out. Okay, pull the army back. Because this needs to get taken care of. Are these champions? Wow, yeah. This is an aggressive stage. Ouch. We're gonna have to up the unit production in here. We could make a lot of Ulfalsarks, actually. Or Ulfsarks, rather. Need the wood for a longhouse. Okay, well... grab all of them, them, and them. We're making another hill fort over here. As soon as we have the wood, that is. Which should be very soon. Oh, the unit cap again. Bit of a long stage, but I like this. Good introduction to the Norse.
Something.
We need to upgrade this too, because they do attack from down here a lot. They seem, the red ones seem a lot more aggressive. They're kind of the main baddies here. I don't know why wood is such a problem in this stage of all things. Wood is so rarely a problem. Who's getting attacked? Oh, good hero units on it. Here we go. And we need another longhouse. In fact, we could use 2 longhouses. How much do they cost? 110 each? Not bad. God, that's quick. Come on. And they're both going to make Ulfsarks. In fact, one of them will upgrade it to heavy. You know what? Do produce them here. And we're going to wipe them out. Finally. While we're at it, we can also get both of those 4. And I think I want one on Huskarls. Other one can be on Jarls. And now we're making really good combinations of units. We have a ton of gold. We can get Frost Giants going. Dire Wolf. A few Dire Wolves. I'll take care of that later, unfortunately. Okay, you guys can go do what you can, but it's not going to be much until the Jarls come out. And, of course, we're supply blocked. Yeah, you guys aren't going to do much. However, this is not going to be a problem, so we can come back. I love portable rams. Great units. Alright, the army's coming back. We don't need to worry about Frost Giants anymore. What did they... Oh, that was my, armory. Build a new one.
Skip something. Skip something.
They have a lot of champion units. Concerning. Finally the army's here. And we could frost them if we want. It freezes the enemy army. You can barely damage them while they're frozen though. And let's finally start increasing our hack armor. I think we lost a ram there. Not a huge deal. We've got a big enough army now that it doesn't matter so much. Start A-moving there. It's time to go on the offensive, finally slow them down a bit. And I'm gonna actually leave some units here, because we know how aggressive they're being, and they will likely send more. So, how many gatherers do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need 6, okay. Also, we're at our unit cap. Of course we are. Tend to produce units very fast when you're Norse, because it's so easy to build things like longhouses. And with the dwarves of Thor, you get gold so quickly that you can afford to constantly produce military. No! Yeah! Kinda need this ram to stay alive. The ram has almost no hack defense. Walk right past it. Yeah! There we go.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Samþykkt.
Hver það? Satt.
Tilbúin? Ég vil.
We also need an ox cart really badly over there.
Tilbúin.
Yeah, look at that.
Tilbúin.
And that'll be a reinforcing army. I'll send the portal ram straight after the hill fort. Good damage. About 100 a shot. And it's basically immune to the attack of the hill fort. You pretty much need to take it out with melee units. Not reinforcing army here yet? Good. Need the reinforcements.
Hver það? Ég vil. Já, ég vil.
There we go. And, yeah, really need an ox cart over there. Just don't have the resources. Whatever, we're about to win the mission. Where's the temple? Right over there? Let's stop their resources.
A hero has fallen.
There we go. They're still trying to farm.
Carlos.
Still not enough resources. It's being used too fast by building units.
Get it.
Whatever. I hardly consider that a disadvantage right now, considering we've got this in the bag. Are they actually attacking us with that unit? Barely even tell. They're still making dire wolves, which is irritating. Gold gathers faster. Okay. I guess that's incentive for attacking these guys first, but seems strange. I don't know why you would attack these guys first. Well, I guess there's the idea of they're the most aggressive, but I don't know. Seems weird to me. Is there another gold mine around here? Let's just mine it in their base. We win anyways.
We'll have to find another way through.
We are being watched.
Where?
Wait here.
I wonder. Oh, what a weird way to end the episode. Okay, well, we're going to clearly a stock photo of a dwarven armory of Thor's. Oh, right, it is the dwarven fort, right? That has to do with the mission. So we're going to go to a dwarven fort the next episode. We did see some dwarves there. Also, I want to point out, what idiot in playtesting didn't realize that you can't read white unbordered text on a white background in the Norse campaign? It's pretty illegible on most shots in the cutscenes. But whatever. Until next time, have a nice day.